Wonderful evening, guys. It's been a while. Terribly sorry, but things at work, you know. You know how the rest goes. Anyway, finally home, and as you can tell, when I shaved last, whenever the last video was, I think on Saturday. It's Tuesday night, and yeah, somewhat off. I gotta go in tomorrow for some meeting. Still haven't quite understood what was going on, but my presence was requested, so well, we'll just go in there for an hour or so. Anyway, gotta get this off. Wanna get this off, and yeah, we shall be doing that now. Since it was pretty busy 2 days, I'm going for absolute comfort here, and this is what I'm going with: Tabac. Tabac shave soap. I've been lusting for it more or less since Sunday. But yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Now, I hope you guys are all right. Got well into the week, and tomorrow's hump day, so something, ain't it? Now, since this is a comfort shave Mac DO1 silver tip, beautiful brush. Quite a little brush, but fantastic. And as a shaver today, we shall be using the Gillette Slim Twist. Slim Twist. Why do I always say that? I don't know. Gillette Slim Adjustable. This one here, as you can see. Fantastic razor. This one is an N2. I'll provide the date down here. And yeah, I haven't used this in a while, and Steve the Suffolk shaver did a couple of shaves with it, and I'm like, man, I gotta use that thing. Now, where did I put the blade? Hold on. Here. On one of the shaves, I think one of the lives we were talking about, it's about this blade again, the Personna74. And it has 2 shaves on it, I believe. And I'm gonna be using it for possibly the rest of the month, and just kind of seeing how long it lasts and what razors it's really good at, if it's good in every razor or not, or well, just in general how it performs. I'm kind of curious. So this will be its 3rd shave theoretically. And as you can see, there's some glue dots on it, but typical Persona, no markings. So just laying that in there. And let's see here. We shall be using it on setting number 7. Let's go with 7. There you go. 7. You see that? Yeah. Okay, that's focused. Doing that quarter turn at the end, and there's a little bit of overhang. Just making sure it's recording. Okay, good. Everything's still all right. I've got some coffee. Cheers. I haven't been able to watch too many shave videos. Yeah, like I said, been quite busy, and when I got home, I'm like, out. So let's get some water on the face and lather up. We can chit chat while we're doing that. Dip in the tips, going in a little wet. Gathering a good amount of suds here. Yeah, I'm wasting it all. It's a hard putt, so yeah, I forgot what I was wanting to say. Tabac does take a lot of water, but this is a little too wet. There we go. Dump some of that water. Here we go. That looks decent. what's around it. At least some of it. Wow. And this is slick stuff. Like I said, it's about 2.5 days of growth. I think, like I said, not my day to day. So yeah, if you guys have used Tabac, you know this is going to be good. For those of you who haven't, I highly recommend it. Now, performance is usually not what needs to be debated. It's usually the scent. And I love the scent. Very old school. You guys saw how runny that lather was? Told you it takes a good bit of water. So yeah, now work's been quite a thing here. I'm not quite as tied up as Zach from Shaved Vice. But yeah, the past 2 days, I've got a new supervisor on nights, and he needed a lot of assistance during the weekend. And yeah, I left a little bit of a mess on Monday morning, which I had to clean up. Not really a mess, but as you can see here, fantastic stuff. Yeah, so there was plenty to catch up, let's put it this way. And last night the supervisor had to leave because of a personal emergency. So it's more or less the same thing today, just kind of running around and catching up. So, about time I got home. Alright, let's get back to the shave here. The Gillette Slim Adjustable. Got it right this time. Setting 7, Personna74 third shave. Let's check this out. I need to start recording how many shaves we're getting. Because I don't think, if the rumors are only somewhat true, I don't think I'm going to be able to mark that all on the blade. I'm telling you guys, this is an incredibly smooth combination right now. This is just wonderful. Sorry I'm not so chatty today, but I'm rather enjoying this shave. Now I did get to check out one of Spence's shaves, and he's been playing around with the kitchen cutlery again. AKA the shavettes. He's actually getting quite good at it. So respect from that point. I know I wouldn't be as good. Hold on. There we go. Very smooth combination. And for those of you who don't know, the Persona 74 is somewhat of a legend. Due to the fact that it is basically made with tungsten steel and is supposedly one of the longest lasting blades that was ever produced. Unfortunately, I think it was also the downfall of DE shaving. That's how the legend goes, more or less. I don't know if it was actually truly that case. But after Persona brought out that blade, Gillette had to look into different directions of how to make money. And that's when the cartridge razors started coming up. Let me just put some water on the face. Wow. It took it down a lot. I'm at the level of definitely socially acceptable. Wow. That was smooth, close, and efficient. Setting 7. Not bad. Good blade. Cheers. Now that's slim. Fantastic razor. This is my personal one. I also have one that was given to me by my dad. And just dipped it. Bristles a little bit. Bristles, the tips. See how thick this stuff is? Wow. Yeah, I have one that was given to me by my dad. That was his razor, which I'm very partial to. But I try not to use it as much, maybe special occasions. Like I said, I have my own. When I got off of eBay, and she's just the same. Don't have to damage the one my dad gave me. So okay, Persona 74, slim adjustable. Let's go. Setting number 5, and with the adjustables, before you adjust, you want to break that tension. Just lift up the cap a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Just loosen it. Going down to 5. See that? There we go, 5. And then you can tighten again. Since there's a spring in here, that way you don't damage the spring. Oh, very smooth. This thing cuts. I understand why all of a sudden, if the legend is true, Gillette started to panic. Because this shaves absolutely fantastic. And this blade was around, I'd say somewhere in the early to mid 70s, I think. Not 100% sure, but I'll look it up and put it here. So yeah, right after that they came out with the Track 2, which was incidentally not the first cartridge razor that was about. Wilkinson Personna74, I think, made the bonded system, which I think takes the crown for being first. But it was a little bit of a different system, not quite comparable to what the track 2 basically is and was, and paved the way for, let's put it this way. This stuff is still pretty pasty. Wow, I'm surprised. I could have added more water. But I'm absolutely enjoying this. The scent is fantastic. The performance, well, it's Tabac. So lots of slickness left on here. There we go. And this time Cincy can be screaming, add water. Because that right there got very dry. Okay. Let's add some water. This time I'm adding some water. I'm nipping the tips here. You see how dry that was? Yeah, this stuff takes some. That whole historical thing. Todd, if you're watching, if you don't mind adding your comments towards that. And some of the things I'm not 100% sure. I think that's the way it went now. Especially regarding the dates with the Personna74, somewhere around, and maybe confirming the legend somewhat. Oh man, this is life. Wonderful scent. I'm leaving it on 5 for the pickups. Beautiful combination. Very efficient. Extremely smooth. If you hear that little duck, 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 that's my shower. Very annoying. I apologize. Normally it's not quite as loud. very slick soap. But it loves some water. Because as you can, I mean, this is getting very pasty. Totally overloaded the brush. So, okay, let's have a look. That's good. Yeah, it's probably not going to get any better. Just a little bit there, but I already, since I'm shaving again tomorrow, it's going to be alright. I'm feeling good. Let's leave it that way. I'm going to rinse off and I'll see you for the post. Okay, and we're back. That took a little to get off, to be quite honest. Like I said, that was way pastier than I typically like it or have it. So, yeah, I overloaded the brush. It didn't look like much when I loaded it, so can be deceiving. Usually you don't need a whole lot of load on the Tabac soap in order to get a really nice, thick, creamy lather. And face is feeling fantastic. So yeah. Normally I load about half the time. It looked so watery basically, but a little deceiving. Witch hazel, standard variety as always. Man, that feels good. And you can still feel there's something on the skin there, and I rinsed well. So, and it's not soapy residue or anything like that. It's just, yeah, the soap itself, just kind of moisturizes a little bit. It's very nice and slick. It leaves the skin feeling fantastic. Okay, so let me just clean this off here real quick so you can actually see it, because there's suds all over it on the sides. Besides that, it is very slippery. Using the Tabac shave soap, the hard puck. It comes in this wonderful glass container, and comes with a lid. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Beautiful soap. One of my absolute favorites. And this is absolute comfort zone shave. Very relaxing. I don't think I've got a bad shave out of Tabac yet. So, using the Shave Mac DO1 silver tip. Not the biggest brush, but a fantastic one. My absolute favorite. If you guys can see this, this is what's left. That was 3 passes, and I'm adding some water in here because this was absolutely too pasty. Wow, this is just super slick. It's absolutely incredible stuff. Let me get that off the hands, otherwise I can't grab anything else. Wow, that's slick. Okay, well, shaver today was the Gillette Slim Adjustable. Ha, got it right again. Well, the blade is very generic looking, but it is the Personna74, and this was its 3rd shave, so I'm going to mark that up. And for the next couple of weeks, that's pretty well the blade you're hopefully seeing. Like I said, I want to test the durability of this blade before it, due to exposure, maybe starts to suffer. It is a vintage blade. It's I'd say it's got a good 40 years on it, and Yeah, blade edges do deteriorate, so especially when they're out in the open once they've been used, you know, the original coatings that are on there for protection during travel and storage and all that kind of stuff, they're gone after the first shave, so gotta use it. Ain't gonna last forever. So yeah, let's just run him through a whole, you know, vintage, modern razors. Let's see what it does and how long it lasts. Hope you join me on the journey. I know you guys want to see something different every now and then, but at least the blade. We'll switch up the razors and the soaps, but the blade, we're gonna just go test it. So, all dried off, face is feeling good. I got myself a little bit. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, work called again. Starting to hate this thing. Should have turned it on airplane mode. I thought at this time of night, it's 12 o'clock at night almost, nobody would call. Gotta love it. They just don't let you sleep. Anyway, gonna be using the Tabac aftershave. Gonna be reeking. Very short little tingle right around here where I got myself, and a little bit up here. This side, nothing. Wonderful. Fantastic stuff. Tell you what, super smooth. This is, I'd say, as close to a BBS as I'll probably get. DFS Plus. Brilliant. Beautiful combination. Fantastic blade, great razor, and even better soap. So yeah, guys, I thank you for joining me. I'm gonna make this short. I hope to see you tomorrow on a slightly more lively shave, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for joining, and hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And yeah, I'm out, guys. Thanks. Bye.